Foes from below, blood on the snow, bright crimson on white. A madman's story of ancient glory brought death from far away. For eldritch power did Mangar scour the depths of Skara Brae. Snow in summer, ice in my heart, death's cold fingers tear us apart. Snow in summer, ice in my heart, death's cold fingers tear us apart. 'Gainst Mangar's horde we took up sword and fought from dawn to dawn. Though we did win too many kin, gave life to see them gone. To Mangar's lair we took the snare, its hooks did end his reign. Now there it lies, if e'er he rise, to bring him low again. Snow in summer, ice in my heart, death's cold fingers tear us apart. Snow in summer, ice in my heart, death's cold fingers tear us apart. A summer's day in Skara Brae became a wintry night. Foes from below, blood on the snow.
There we go. Okay, so last night I was kind of complaining about the fact that I couldn't get to this this point and rebuild my character, and then I realized afterward, came down a little bit. Realized afterward that really the only respec I had done was my bard, my mage was really just redistributing some of his gear. There, that's better. So this is really the same build I've been messing with the last couple days. I'm gonna leave my bard and my paladin alone. I am going to tweak the mage to give him the gear. Oh, uh-oh. Gotta rejuggle something to make room. What am I never gonna use? I'm never going to use that dagger. Okay. So yeah, giving him the hood, giving him certain judgment. I'm sorry, the Destiny one. And the Black Thirst. Redo his mastery book. I'm gonna get rid of Mangar's mallet. I'm gonna swap in Spectre Touch. So this is not right at the actual start of the end game. This, where is it at? It's a hatch in the floor that I came up from, right in this area. There it is. Yeah, so you come up from this hatch in the floor from the Scarberry Underground, and then you get locked out of returning. There were two mobs of enemies that I already fought. This is the farthest back save I can get to. So I took them out, and the next battle for me is right outside the cathedral before you fight Bishop Henrid. So I'm anticipating using this build is going to be easier than what I did before with Mangar's Mallet, just because I can use
Who's there? I suppose.
I can use and abuse the Arcane Barrage just to suck magic points out of these guys. Right now, no one has a magic point active. So, what should I do? Oh, they have hard-headed, really. Now, the Destiny Wand is kind of unique in the fact that it can activate. It's a spell, but it's actually a physical attack that'll trigger those instances of Conjurer's Mark. So I get these two set up with their chant. Get on with the killing.
What do you want me to do?
Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Stand aside. I stand strong. The temple. Now what? Prove it.
Can't argue with that.
Orders?
I'm actually gonna leave that guy alone for now because I can leech
At your command.
can leech magic points off him next turn.
Ready, I suppose. Eh? On your word. These are unholy swords.
Freaking bleeding.
Well struck.
Looks like I'm dropping some frames.
Do your worst. Orders? Ready to go. At your command.
So basically, I'm just gonna attack him for harassment, breaking his concentration, dealing some of his magic spells. These guys are all headstrong. It's a little irritating.
Sword father. Help. Pound me.
But I will say Operation Abuse Arcane Barrage is not going terribly.
Ready, I suppose.
Yeah, if I move her, then her next attack is free.
Now what?
Oh, I ended up killing him anyway.
What do you want me to do?
Ready!
What? Ready. Music is more. Give me more. Let me by.
Excuse me.
Come then. Right here.
Aye!
What do you want me to do?
So this hasn't had the
Coming through.
this hasn't had the sheer
Full nature.
burst of damage control or crowd control that Magnus Mallet had, but the damage is more consistent because I'm attacking every turn. Feels like a pretty good trade-off.
Ready!
On your word.
Now what?
Tell me who to kill! Coming through!
I had been thinking would have taken out the bowman, but I did not.
Ready?
At
I
your
suppose.
command. Listen.
Yeah, more frame dropping. I might end up cutting the stream early if this keeps up.
Let's do
Yes?
something!
Spirit and Tommy. You are in the way. Full nature.
Ready to go! Stand aside!
What?
Ready.
At this point, Melody's one worst enemy.
Ready!
Music is perversion.
Now what? I've lost it.
Okay, I'm going to do something a little odd here in a second. I don't need wood. I always take money. Don't need food either. Yeah, you're gonna see me pass a lot of this stuff by, just because of the fact that I have like top tier gear is not gonna be replaced easily. Okay, so I saved this particular save, which moves it up toward the top. And one of the things that's kind of odd about this game is the way the save game management is. You don't really save a specific spot; you just get a limited amount of backups, and eventually your older saves will roll off as you save it. I want to keep this one, so I'm going to load this one up and save it real quick. This is my endgame save for my original party when I beat the game the first time with a full group. Dropping for. So basically, I just want to save it with this group to move them back up in the queue. So this should put me back outside the cathedral. That's just a little bit of maintenance for my my save queue. Yep. So I haven't Haven't really run into a problem yet. That went pretty well.
Welcome, children. I knew you would come to me eventually. I'm afraid, however, the situation is not quite what you were led to believe. Indeed,
Oh, big spoilers in this stream, by the way, since this is the end of the game.
To believe High Priestess Yuena was only a skin I wore until my plans were complete. Now I can be myself. Yardis the Deliverer, the servant of the Thornmare, the Empress of the Seven Realms. And you thought I was Henry, didn't you?
Hang them! Every last one of them! Hang them all!
Not getting a lot of lag. That's good.
But forgive me. The slaves have finished excavating the barrow of the maiden. I must go.
Looks like about every minute and a half, 2 minutes, I'm losing about half my frames.
Look, Henrid, heretics.
Heretics! Heretics!
This way, Clara. It's time to introduce you to your oldest living relative.
Did I hear something?
Stand back.
Alright.
Here's a tune to set you right.
Prepare yourselves, heretics!
Come, my little magical murder machine.
Let's do something. Here.
At your command.
32. It's a lot. That is a lot of armor.
Ready, I suppose.
By the sword, Father Moon. Now what?
It's just fun to watch them hurt themselves. I enjoy that immensely. Alright, dude. Pull my finger. Might as well just break his concentration down. I think I'm gonna kill him the next turn.
Now what?
Aye. Step back.
What do you want me to do?
Ready to go.
I don't think anyone's even taken damage yet. No. Yeah, okay. Go with that.
Tell me who to kill.
Eh?
Of my way.
Never gets old. Stop hurting yourself. Alright.
You are in the way.
Boom. So if I hadn't already gotten it, as soon as he drops, the achievement pops for killing him. That's one of the story-related achievements you really can't miss. There really is not a reason why I should not bombard these guys as much as possible. So I'm going to.
Do something. Tell me who to kill.
I'll get me a stack of drunk for her. The victory shot, and there's no one that's worth my time, I think, really hitting Although it's not really gonna hurt anything. Yeah, I'll do a couple points of damage to him. Why not?
Ready, I suppose.
And that's it for that turn.
On your word.
He has 2 stacks of drunk, yeah. That'll buy her a little bit of hit points.
He won't help you.
Try me.
Ready, I suppose.
Basically just gonna harass everyone and break their concentration. Not that it's doing a lot in the way of real damage.
Orders.
This group is working out very well so far, though. No one needs healing, surprisingly enough. Yeah, you can see why I wasn't overly concerned about maximizing my opportunity points. Because I just don't have enough actions that these 3 can take that really make it necessary to worry about.
Oh, get out of the way.
One thing I will say I missed a little bit, that I probably will end up respecting Melody for anyway, is just the fact that I really like to be able to cast the duo time.
What? On your word.
So I can hit people two turns with Spectral Touch if I wanted to. Oh, he's got like what, 1 hit point left.
Yes?
Hopefully he'll hit me and kill himself. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey? What do you want me to do? Now what?
So you may wonder why I'm staggering my attacks. It doesn't buy me a whole lot, but the Conjurer's Mark that spell damage leaves behind with Crocs will do a little bit of damage to him if someone else hits it to activate it. Nice.
Ready.
What?
Tell me who to kill.
Come on.
Ready, I suppose.
Whoa, how did that not kill
Yes?
him?
On your word.
I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Coming through.
Alright, here we go.
Paladin, break
Done
down
pretty
the
well.
door. Hurry!
Brace those doors, friends. And shutter those windows. Come on, you old grumps. Let's make it worthy of a song, eh? Don't worry about yon tin hat hooligans, heroes. We heard Yadis as we were creeping in, and know you have to get after her. So go on. We'll hold these godfloggers off for as long as we can.
Yeah, I might. Oh, actually, I know I will level up Melody, the Bard, and Paladin one more time before the end of the game. Or no, sorry, Crux. The Paladin's too far behind. Ooh, trial squeezing. How many of those do I have? I think I already have 99, so it's gonna be pointless for me to pick up more. Oh, there, yeah, I have 90. I don't have maxed out sugar yet.
Hi.
But if you've seen the game before, Farmer Kill Op is kind of like a running gag where he only ever says the same 3 things over and over again, which is the carrot, cabbage, and potatoes. And so then at this point in the game, he actually gives you carrots, cabbage, and potatoes for your journey. This dude actually has one item I want.
What?
How may I
Again?
help?
Yeah, my mastercraft stuff is way higher level than his.
What is it that you
With
want?
the exception of he has one Jester cap better than what I have. So I'm gonna buy that. I believe my loot is better. Yes.
Au revoir.
What would you
Hey,
have of
What do you want?
Where did, oh, there it is.
Mes amis, are you?
Sell that back real quick.
Au revoir.
Not that I really need to worry about money much at this point. I don't believe there's anything else to do in this room. Grab some. I already have 99 water, so I'm just gonna drink any water I come across. Don't want to make through another stack. So getting your hands on all the food you can before going into the later spots is helpful because save points for HP regen are few and far between. And once you cross through this door into the sewers, you can't come back out again, so might as well hit that one. There will be another one right at the entrance to here that I'm going to hold on to not using. Yeah, there it is.
Someone there? Enemies!
Oh,
Attack!
I blew that and they saw me first. It doesn't usually happen.
If I were you.
This is my turn.
Okay.
I'm ready!
Ulpa etosa. Gelomet graces fiates.
Flexible!
So the fact that goblin is going to try to blow me up actually is going to make this battle extremely easy. So I can break his concentration. I mean. Oh, I almost didn't do it. That does damage to just about everybody in the group.
Ready!
On your word.
So I am going to concentrate on taking out him.
Ready, I suppose.
Step back!
Ready.
Ready to go! Coming through!
Now, one fun thing about Melody is the fact that I have the one sword on her that allows her to move for free, and plus her boots have lunge, so I get a free move. Plus my next attack gets -1 opportunity once per turn. So that's it. I'm out of actions I can take.
Anime
Unfortunately, I let their magic user regen his spell points. Well, he wasted it trying to set me on fire, and I can't be set on fire, so that works out.
Coming through.
At your command.
What do you want me to do?
Command me.
Okay.
Tell me who to kill.
Orders
Now what?
on your word.
Here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I am
Ready?
I really can't seem to go past 2 minutes without dropping frames. Kind of frustrating.
ready.
Here.
Kill you.
Command me.
Oh, get out of the way.
Yeah, I see absolutely no real downside to this build. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble reaching the. I'm sure. There's a couple secret passages in this area. Lead to some loot that I don't necessarily need.
Who's there? There! Attack! Stand back! Here! This'll heal you. Ready?
Ooh, he actually has spell points that I can leech. Thank you. You're more than generous.
Tell me who to kill.
Hey?
Ready to go.
Command me.
Now what? Move it.
Why didn't he regen a... Oh, I forgot to give him his magic regen boots. Well, shit, that was a miscalculation.
At your command.
All this time I thought I had him, and I do not. So that's a little embarrassing.
On your word.
Now what?
Orders.
I have to remember to change that after the
Ready to go.
next turn. Oh, I'm out of opportunity.
Let me by.
Ready, I suppose. You are in the way.
Stand aside.
Orders.
Yeah, she can take him.
What?
On your word.
Probably should heal her.
Yes?
Let's do something.
Command
Okay.
me. Ready.
Oh, that freaking shield wall. I forgot it was there. Other pus bucket. That was my sloppy move part 2 for this round.
Yes?
Tell me who to kill.
I guess I didn't realize that the shield wall also applied to magic attacks. Unfortunate.
No!
Give me more!
First one advantage I have with this build is the fact that I do have my resurrection on my bard to fall back on if someone does get whacked. I haven't even come close to being really put in danger yet though, so I'm not too worried about that. I think things are gonna be... I think most of the secrets in this area, I need a lockpick to take. So this area has kind of an interesting. Yeah, I don't have a lock. I mean, I have lockpicks, but I don't have a rogue to use them. So this part has kind of an interesting puzzle setup. There's boulders up on top. I have to trigger dropping them to break back down onto the floor. Spot I need that. In this area, there's a Heidi Bide cache. I believe this has. The last couple times I was there, mostly random. Last couple times I did that, I got a grappling hook out of it. This gate, if I remember, there it is. I can take them and use them. The only thing I would really use that for is making more lockpicks, which I don't really have any use for. So now there's a dwarven puzzle weapon. Not puzzle weapon. One of the dwarven all-war weapons is behind that gate, and you have to hit that switch over there. So after you solve this puzzle, you push the blocks on up against the wall, which I'll show you how to do. This particular puzzle is a little different than most of the sliding block puzzles that you've probably seen already in the game, because all these blocks in pairs. I screw myself. I remember I did this. Should have wrote it down. My memory is terrible. Just did this earlier this week. I think I'm good health-wise now, because no one was down very far. Back to the puzzle. The same thing for these two. It's our little obnoxious. I don't think if there's a right pattern to do this one, I don't think I've ever quite got it right. I've had to kind of cheat it. Yeah, because that one is going to smack up against here and not move. Push it. Push. This one forward, it'll be stuck on this cart. So there's a way you can kind of cheat your way. There's probably a more elegant way to do this, like first shot. I haven't figured out what it is yet. Yeah, so now that one's where it belongs, but this one is like a step off because I had to push that one. Shoot. That was just got it off. You'd think for this being the third time I'm doing it, like in less than a week, I'd have it work better, but unfortunately I do not. There we go. No, actually that wasn't it. I think I made it even worse. I'm embarrassed. I fixed. Yeah, I do. I gotta push this all up against the back wall. And I can push that one from the corridor. Not anywhere near as difficult as I was making it out to be. There we go. That reset it. I was overthinking it. Now the next step is getting that dwarven puzzle weapon. Which this is a lot more forgiving, because you don't have to worry as much about trying to get them uniformly to blocks in the middle of the room. You can just push one in place and go back and grab the other one and push it. It's not going to move around once I get this one in place. Gotta be a little careful. Can screw myself. I get that. Gotta go. The last block up and. Pretty consistent. About every minute and a half, 2 minutes, dropping frame. Okay, what am I stuck on? Forward the way. Oh, that's right, because forward I gotta push back. I think I can actually get it without bothering pushing. Going to anyway, just because I'm a I have not figured out what those really do. They're similar to the constellation puzzles in the Intriac Forest, but I haven't figured out that they're significant. Yeah, so if you fail to pick up that strongbox key, I don't know what you can do. So the Grim Command, a bard or fighter can use it, and Unstoppable Force, you can choose what direction to knock enemies of the foe dropper. Don't have that, although Tactician, usually that only appears on a Elven Puzzle Weapon. Attacking an enemy has a 33% chance to create Caltrops for Dragon Bile on an enemy battle space. That is what I'm going to give my bard. I'm going to lose a little bit of intelligence, but it's going to boost her strength, constitution, and her armor class. So I'm going to swap that out for the axe. I don't know who I gave the all war axe to, but it wasn't someone in this party. Maybe, no, actually I didn't pick it up yet. I believe that appears later. So add the grappling hook on, and then go back and hit the save point. There are 2 enemy battles down on the next floor. Save before I hit those. Like I mentioned in my earlier streams, the save management is probably the most important part of this. Since you're one of only 3 party members and a total party wipe, it's gonna happen quickly if battle goes south. There's a group of enemies over here.
Huh. Guess it was nothing. What's that? Enemies! Attack!
One crown for drinking all. Wanna get better? Then let's do something.
Actually, I should take out that magic use one round because not have a lot of health.
Ready to go.
I'll have her kill him just because I want the extra stack of drunk for her victory shot.
At your command.
What do you want me to do?
Ready. Coming through.
What? Ready.
Aye.
Okay, that was not a bad round. I got half that group done already.
At your command.
Let me put an edge on these.
So I definitely want to break their concentration because I do not want to deal with them having the damage buff from the razor's drop. I forgot to change his boots again. Son of a... Yeah, if I do that, I'm gonna short a magic point.
Tell me who to
On your
kill.
word.
Boot.
Forgive me. Please excuse me.
Now what?
Alright, if I can kill at least one of these idiots this turn, won't be the world.
Ready to go.
Command me.
What do you want me to do?
He survived that.
Sword, father.
Here.
Freeze me. I.
Ready?
No one's hurt yet other than a little bit of damage I got from shot with the arrow. Yeah, so that was the excuse me, the guardian from the paladin in action. She hardly took any damage from a flurry of attacks.
On your word. At your command. Forgive me.
Aye.
Yes? I lost it.
Got the gold out of force I have it more than anything. Okay, so she's down a little bit, so is he, so is he.
I.
Nine hit points. The biggest gap I saw, so Agus is 20. I think I got something that's about 10. Yeah, pie, there we go. I should have topped everyone off.
How may I help?
Again?
There is oh, there they are. Right beyond that door, there's a significantly difficult group. But I don't have rogue that gives my lockpicks, so I'm not going to be dealing with them.
Here's a tune to set you right.
Ready yourselves, cowards!
Got lucky with the critical hits there.
Command me!
Ready, I suppose.
Ready!
That'll work.
Now what? Coming through.
United!
Those- You can probably guess by the way it looks. If I have someone in that back row,
Orders?
those targets are at the start of the next turn, they're going to get hit.
Ready to go.
Gonna get hit for by the arrows that were shot by the dude before I killed him. We're pretty much have to abandon that entire back row. Ah, targeted the wrong.
What do you want me to do?
Command me!
Doesn't really make a difference.
Let's
I
do
wouldn't have.
something.
Yes?
At your command. Ready!
Ready.
Yeah, he can't get through the sympathy armor that
Orders?
Tell me who
she's getting off of the paladin.
What?
I forgot to meditate. That's embarrassing. I also have to change his freaking boots again.
do something.
What do you want me to do?
On your word.
I am embarrassed by my lack of preparation.
Ready? What?
At your command.
Here.
As soon as this battle's over, the first thing I'm doing is putting his freaking boots on.
Command me.
You are in the way.
United!
Boots. Where are your frickin' mage boots? Gain spell point on use. There we go. I don't think there were a lot of secrets worth going after.
Hmm? Yes? What would you have of me?
He's
Such
very
a
slightly
service.
wounded. I'm not even worried about trying to heal for that. Because there's a save point where I can to the next area. Oh, tip for those of you that haven't noticed this yet: if you see one of these white rocks, those are unique. There's always that's the site of a hide cache. There's a number of them that I have found. By locating that rock first, then finding mark later. So this is a puzzle very similar to the last one. As the pole. The multiple blocks moving with one push. I don't think this is good as well. No, not even close. And there are a number of little secrets still hidden in these areas, even though we're getting close to the final barrow. But there's not a whole lot actually worth looting out of them. It seems like the items that you find in the Heron Hold are much better quality than what you run into later, and I think I did the Heron Hold out of sequence because as soon as I hit like level 24 or 25, I fought my way into it because I really wanted to see what the new content added in the director's cut was. I'm trying to sequence this. That back is good. Oh? Yeah, it's, sometimes there are some odd physics glitches where you get hung up on parts of the background. Oddly enough, one of the ways you can sometimes get yourself unstuck from them is to open up your exploration song menu. I don't know why that works, but found that out through a couple of moments of desperate hammering at controls after being stuck somewhere and hadn't saved in a long time. As much as I like this game, which I enjoy it a lot, there are some very frustrating glitches. Although I will definitely give credit to the dev team. They put a lot of effort into fixing one of the first major glitches. When the director's cut first came out, there was a serious issue with lag whenever you opened up a loot container, like from a body, or came across a random crate or whatever. The game would hesitate. Still dropping for. Yeah, they got a patch out for that. Pretty quickly. Yeah, so the real trick to these sequences is keeping an eye on where both of them can go. And it doesn't matter which way I send this thing, it is going to get stuck in one direction. Wait, that's not true. Yeah, it is. Can't get behind that one to push it. I can push that way. Option. There we go.
I care not where this leads. I will hound that witch to hell itself.
I like the Paladin. A little more interesting character arcs. I mean, it's probably kind of a cliche, to be honest. Yeah. The one righteous dude in his group. So if I remember,
Yes.
he's very slightly wounded. I'm not. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna hate myself if he dies. I will absolutely hate myself if he dies on metal. Let's just eat a pie and get over here and kick the crap out of these goblins.
Is this suicide?
You've got drinking all money better. Then listen to this.
Okay. This time I actually have my boots. Which one do I hate more? I arbitrarily choose you.
At your command.
Why didn't I move? There we go.
I
You look a right tit.
What?
Ready.
Ow! Damn it, I didn't realize that was my last opportunity point. I should have killed that dude instead of getting her chant started. Oh, okay. Okay. It's not like his staying alive helped them at all.
Good stuff. Stand aside.
So one of the fun pieces of attention detail they have in this is, like, if you see someone who's prepping a, like a poison arrow or whatever, you break their concentration, it'll backfire. So now he poisoned himself. Good times. You have the most hit points.
And spirit and told me. Coming through. Moon nature.
Starting something bad.
Did not turn out quite the way I expected, but okay. Unfortunately, Sundering Smash only attacks in a straight line, and I want to move him out of formation. He only has one movement point left. I'm just gonna end this turn. Finish these guys off next turn.
Ready, I suppose.
Tell me who to kill.
So now those guys are killed. This set of standing stones, once I activate them, will lead back to the Heron Hold. Don't need them, already have them. Don't need it. Don't really need it, I'll take it anyway. So this is valuable because if I need to, I can, there's one of the permanent save spots that you can just infinitely use, and also you can respec. I showed in my there we go. Showed my other video. Now this particular battle here is one of the very few I lost at with my old build. I got a good feeling about it. Let's give this a shot.
How do we
This'll heal you. Ready to go.
On your word.
Ready, I suppose.
At your command.
What do you want me to
Ready to
do?
go.
Command me.
Eh?
Ready.
Ready.
Yes?
Here.
Orders.
Get out of my...
What?
Extracista potendo rest! Out of my way!
Let's do something.
Command me.
Now what?
So I'm kind of surprised at that. I assumed that with that dude's magic points drained, he wouldn't spawn an archer, but apparently he will as long as he's alive. I gotta kill him right away.
Orders.
Tell me who
Ready,
to fight.
I suppose. What?
Ready.
Here.
forgive me. What do you want me to
Ready.
do?
I.
Yes?
Must. No.
I am really frustrated to not take the guy out that turn.
At your command.
Ready to go.
Eating my orders.
Okay, so that turned out much better than I was expecting, to be honest. Definitely much smoother than the first build I did this with.
Please excuse me. Yes?
Tell me who to kill. Step back.
Ready?
At your
I
command.
suppose.
By the blood.
Let's do something.
Now
On your
what?
word.
Ready.
What do you want me to do?
Let's do something.
Strike me.
Here.
Ready, I suppose. To nature.
Okay, so this is the key. You need to progress further into the barrow, and our ultimate goal is to reach that little floating island over there. Is down below, like right in the center of the screen, where the final battle takes place. We gotta lure that first. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff I won't be able to get into in this area because I don't have a rogue in my group. Yeah, so I just want to get back over here to save it, and also, for those of you that might have missed the earlier video I did, you can sacrifice a mercenary token to respec a character just like you can at the review board and the Adventurers Guild. So right now this is working pretty well for me, so I'm just going to stick with it. This battle has two of those dudes that can spawn in other.
Ready, I suppose.
Probably take them out without too much trouble, though, because I can leech magic points off of these dudes. That'll give me enough to kill the one in front right away. And I'm not going to touch that one in the back row because he's enchanted by my troubadour. So I'm going to hit him. He's the only one that's not going to trigger an explosion that will knock him out of his... Oh, no, it will because of the chain reaction. Oh, I got it. I can do this. I can do it.
What do you want me to do?
Beat the crap out of this random skeleton right here. Okay, so the magic users have no focus and no magic points at the moment. The other dude is stunned, so he's not going to bring in any more archers.
On your word.
So. I should mod the game so he says, "Get over here," like Scorpion. Get over here. Larg, I am dead.
At your command.
I was really hoping to kill him.
Yes?
Coming through.
Yeah, that is physical damage. I'm not going to be able to break his concentration. Oh, yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, that round literally went as well as I could have expected.
Orders?
Could not have really asked for better than that.
Do something.
Now what?
Ready.
Ready. Step back.
On your word.
Could be able to kill him this round.
Ready, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. I can't use the levitate 2 turns in a row. I think I'm far enough away from the other skeleton. I don't need to worry about him getting over here and whacking me. Yeah. Yeah, so this build is, from the looks of it, just going to rampage through all the way to the end game.
Ready to go. Stand aside.
What do you want
to
your
do?
command?
Ready. Tell me who to kill. Do
Now
something.
what?
There's no kill like overkill. creeping up on that last level I'm going to get for Melody and Crux. Don't remember there being much here that I can do other than go downstairs. Yeah, so I'm going to apologize in advance for this. This one gear puzzle, when I did it the first time, I flew through it. Absolutely didn't have any problems with it. Second time, I beat my head against a brick wall for what felt like forever. Could not figure out how to do it. It felt like it was just sheer brute force. So this is different than most of these dwarven cog puzzles because that big thing there is all the pieces that I need to move, and there's only some pieces on each board, and there are booby traps on 2 of them. So this one takes some finesse. And I have to have both of those red, rusted looking cogs not moving, because those are the trap cogs, and then I need the 2 gear cogs to move at the same time to open up both of those doors and finish the puzzle. I think. I don't really. I remember getting immensely angry with this puzzle. I do not remember how to solve it reliably. That looks like it will do it. Actually, I think I got it. No. That one is... Oh! Let's see what I did wrong. Ah! I have no idea how proud of myself I am right now. I struggled with that so bad when I just did this a couple days ago. Alright, so do I go save it or just say fuck it and charge full steam ahead? I will get a save right after solving this puzzle. I'm gonna go do that. So basically there are two sets of stairs, one on either side of the barrow that go up and down. These 4 puzzles, you have to make sure all the lights light up. They're not particularly hard. I mean, there's some trial and error the first time you do it, but once you figure the pattern out, they're not overly difficult. You just kind of got to watch where you're stepping to make sure that you're not going to box yourself into a corner. Because if you touch any of these a second time, they will all turn off. You got to start over again. Yeah, don't get out of line and look at that chest before you finish this, otherwise you'll screw yourself. Thank you. Don't think there's anything. Might have screwed myself. Nope, I got it. That should have been it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that deactivates one of those lines. 4 more to go. I'll save it before I go any further. So this puts me back where I was just at. Now I'm gonna head down this side first because there is a weapon I want to get Melody. Which, by the way, some of you might have created a bard. There's another dwarven puzzle or a dwarven weapon. You want to call them puzzle weapons? Those are, yeah. Yeah. If I had put more points into Crux's I got room for awesome. If I had put more points into Crux's Spellblade skill, I believe almost all of these have rotted food in them. There's always like 1 or 2 that don't. I'm not sure if it's randomized. But I'm gonna open them all anyway because I'm borderline obsessive compulsive like that. Yeah, there's, if I put more points into Crux's Spellblade tree, I can get to a point where I could put a one-handed weapon like a dagger in his offhand instead of a wand. I believe that would actually get me more bang for my buck strength-wise. Yeah, because the Destiny wand is only 10 strength, which is the highest offhand thing I can currently equip. If I went for one of these all war weapons, I can get 20 strength out of it. Which I would love to use the Vital Spark because it would give me more spell points, more intelligence, more strength, and as well as regeneration. Will heal health after every turn. That would be amazing. That would involve me getting a point into to Shiv and then Bladecaster. But I would have to figure out where else I would be willing to give up point. Possibly a point in his intelligence over there. That would be like probably the fully optimized version of this build. Yeah, everything else here I definitely want. I want the soul leech. I want the psychic backlash. Absolutely want that. Want the sorcerer robes. I have to get that constitution point in there. Yeah, I want the meditate. Yeah, conceivably I could sacrifice that 1 intelligence and use my next point that I get when I level to get Shiv. Yeah, I might actually do that just for that extra level of screw you to my enemies. Yeah, so beyond this puzzle, there is a excuse me, another dwarven weapon. So this, if you've played the game earlier on, you're going to see some puzzles that are similar, where you move blocks around by pulling levers. So these are pretty simplistic. The only real challenge to this one is the fact that there's that pillar in the middle, which will cause you to have to juggle them around a little bit. It's not especially hard. So that unlocked that one over there. This is a clue to how to solve the puzzle later. There's a little more to it. Okay, so that unlocked here. That one over there. Basically, as long as you keep them lined up, you can just flow through these pretty quickly. That unlocks the final one. And here's where the puzzle will get confusing if you didn't notice the way that teleport switch worked. So specifically, one of those lined up there, because you can get them trapped in the that alcove that they first came out of. So that unlocks the weapon I was talking about a second ago. I wanted for Melody. So the trick to this is there are not enough pillars to get you all the way across, as you can see. So pull this while you're standing on it. And your return trip is pushing that teleport button. It's kind of a cool little puzzle. So anyway, this dwarven weapon. Oh no! Shoot, this is not the one I thought it was. I went to the wrong one. But there's a dwarven weapon that will give. I can give to Melody to give her the Outlander trait, which will keep her from freaking getting bled to death. Yeah, in my my other game that I had with the full party, that's like the rogue's best weapon. If you're running an archer build, which I was, because it has the rapid fire and blot out the sun, which typically are for the two-handed longbow. This has both of those, and it's a main hand small bow, and it also has diseasing, which attacks or applies 2 stacks of poison the enemy. So that is an incredible weapon for the rogue, because he can equip that and something in his offhand as well. So there we go. That's 2 out of 5. Getting there. Oh yeah, I remember what the weapon I'm talking about is for Melody. That's down at the base of the barrow. Yeah, I can't equip the Archmage hood because I spec him into the sorcerer stuff, just for the higher intelligence. Kind of want to have a balance between intelligence and strength for your mage. So I can leech spell points off of these 2. Why didn't... There's not much leeching going on there. I should have came out ahead. Instead I broke even. Okay. What I'm gonna do... No. Not happy with how that went.
Yes? On your word.
If I kill this dude in 1 turn, yeah, I can. All right. So now I'm gonna have three slots open. 2 are in the front row. What I want to do is get the armored dude up in the upper left-hand corner, down to that spot right in front of where Crux is.
I suppose.
Out of my way!
And they're going to
By the sword, father, move.
he's gonna summon. No, he didn't. I can't believe it. I thought he was gonna summon a
Come on. What?
Hey?
archer. I can only send him to a. Only send him to a spot in the that's unoccupied. Where did he go? There he is. Absolutely want to murder him. No question about it. So I am. What I'm gonna do.
Your command.
Tell me who to kill. Step back.
I'm gonna skew my entire team off to this side,
Ready.
so I can keep Crux behind the paladin. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh no!
Let's do something.
At your command.
Get Melody healed up.
Here.
What do you want me
Ready
to do?
go.
Which, by the way, I was starting to talk about earlier, and I don't remember what distracted me. Even though my bard is named Melody, it's not Melody the starting bard. If you've played much of the game, you'll notice her voice is different. I like the angry or aggressive, or whatever it was they called it, voice better. Which
Command me.
she has some entertaining interactions with the other members of the team. That's a lot of things to do.
Prudence your labor sits.
Yeah, they cannot get through his armor.
What do you want me to
Grandum proximo need ferte.
I.
Let's do something.
Orders.
Ready.
ready?
Here.
I suppose.
Okay, there are other things to do.
Now what?
She can give him a bit of healing there.
What do you want me to do?
Get out of my eating my brain.
Go forth, my little magical murder machine.
Betrays me.
Oh my god, this build is so overpowered. What am I doing health-wise? Fine, fine. Oh, no, they're all perfect. Yeah, so this is the bottom portion of the barrow. These puzzles aren't particularly difficult. At least I haven't really found I've had a problem with them. Yeah, I say that and I'll probably screw it up. there's a certain amount of repetition just inherent to the way these are designed. You can't really just go right to the solution, unfortunately. They're not that bad, though. Like I said, at least I don't think so. Actually, no, I was wrong. That was not the spot I thought it was. I thought it was at the base. I'm honestly surprised how fast I forgot the way this thing was laid out, since like I said, this is the third time I've done it in not a very long period of time. Let me look at Crux's skills again. Okay, he has 49 intelligence. This thing gives him +7? +7. How much would that dagger I was looking at? +13, so that's a difference of 6. It's a difference of 6. I would lose 3 intelligence, so if I respec for that. So I'd get a buff of 3 intelligence. I'd lose my armor class of 3. That's not super important for him, because he doesn't really take damage on you. And I can get rid of Priest and Prosperity and stick in his Mallet if I wanted. Yeah, I think when I hit his last level, I'm going to go for that spec. You know, why not? Just that little extra bit of screw you. And I just really like the idea of being able to regenerate health in between turns.
On your work. Ready? Now what?
Can I take him out? Sure. If I hit him with that, I'm going to upset the dude next to me. Next to him. Or I could take out the skeleton next to him. Ah. Okay, good. I was afraid I'd injure the archer next to him and aggro him. Okay. Very good.
Ready to go.
That was stupid. I did that out of order.
Stand aside.
Orders.
What?
Tell me who to kill.
Should have did that in the reverse order.
Step back.
Oh, now I hit the one I didn't want to hit. Oh well. And of course, I can get out of the way of that. It's not the end of the world.
Hey?
Ready.
Yes?
Come on.
What do you want me to do?
your word.
Ready.
Ready.
Tell me who to kill.
Yeah, so this is just
Yes?
I
Let's do something.
Ready, I
Orders?
suppose.
a little worried about this next turn because magic user's out in the open now, and I did not take out that second knight like I wanted to. So I think I'm gonna buff him with some more constitution with the sanctuary.
That's more like it. What?
at your command.
Ready.
That's all I can really do for the turn. I did not want him in the back row for that rain of arrows. Oh yeah, of course he's also next to the paladin, which boosts his damage considerably, or his armor. Damage resistance was the word I was looking for. And I can't push anyone. Yeah, I can.
Ready to go. Let's do something. Coming through.
What do you want me to do?
Kind of a waste because I could have saved some of those.
I
Here.
Yes?
Ready to go.
Could have saved some of those.
Now
orders.
Arcane Barrage. I remember the name of the spell. Yeah, there we go. That's it for that turn. He's not gonna get anywhere close to the crux. This thing's hilarious. They keep burning themselves.
Get over here.
There we go. Yeah. This one is a pain. I've screwed up many, many times. I know I was saying earlier that I usually get these out much trouble, but I remember this one I have struggled with. I think I got it. There we go. I am not going to bother not gonna bother giving him his point right now because I'm gonna spec him entirely in a second. Yeah, if I had my second fighter with me, that would have been incredible sword to give. Not here. I'll take it anyway, though. I'm not going to pass up a valuable weapon of that sort. The lockpick, unfortunately. Alright. I'm going to head back to the Heron Hold real quick. Respec Crux just for that added I don't think I really need to. Like I said, I'm just curious on how to even further optimize this build. Because there's really nothing that the Wand of Destiny is giving me that I absolutely have to keep. I'm not fighting skeletons that respawn, so the peace and prosperity move of limited value to me. I will give
Yeah,
I will give her the Rhyme of Duo time though. That will come in handy. And I think for her mastery book, I'm going to ditch Resurrect just because no one's come close to dying. Excuse me. And because I just don't have the patience to do complete respec on her. Do it here. Crux. Have to go to the Mana Rogue's Journeyman. Yep, +1 point to start a combat. You know what? I think I can actually get away with not putting that point into Constitution. We'll make him an Ultra Glass Cannon, but I'm really not seeing a downside. Slinking Assault, Dagger Journeyman, Blade Caster. How did I end up with 4 points left to spend? Oh. There we go. So that gives me even more intelligence than I thought I had. I'm not worried about buffing his strength because I'm already getting a good amount off of his items. I mean, his strength is up to 57. So let me... Battle Spark, I have to delete and move stuff around to make room for that thing. I'm never going to use this Dirk. Now let's get his mastery book. I'm going to stick Mangar's Mallet back in play. Because why not? Oh wait, I don't want Shiv. Never going to use it. So give me a meditate. No wait, there's meditate. What? Oh, Spectre Touch went away. And that boosted my Spectre Touch damage up to 268 because I buffed my strength up that much higher. Oh yeah. This right here. This has got to be the ultimate Crux build. Did not think I could surpass what I already had put together earlier. I do need to hit that to get him some more. Yeah, there we go. Hit points back. All right. So what am I at? I got one left.
What's that?
Oh, chance to try out my new build.
At your command.
What do you want me to do?
Tell me who to kill.
Command me.
Yes?
Here.
Ready.
Eh?
Let's do something.
On your word. I.
Ready, I suppose.
Oh. Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Stand aside! Nedurior, Seprudentio labor sit! Make them scream! Anime erie, illuc me ferte.
Orders?
Yes?
So, for those that have not seen Manger's Melt in action before against a full group, that's what that looks like.
Ferteos comburet!
Does anyone have 12 points? I'll work on taking him out first.
Head! Get out of my...
So yeah, Manger's Melt not only does splash damage to everyone, it also will tag everyone within range with Conjurer's Mark, which it's just ridiculous.
Eh?
Tell me who to kill.
Because as you saw, it's like a
Ready.
chain reaction.
Ready, I
Let's do
suppose.
something.
I could take him out if I move her. I'll sacrifice some of her health just to take out another dude.
Command.
Struck.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I'll get 26 back anyway. Good deal.
What do you want me to do?
Orders? Stand aside. In Hamlet's name. Well struck.
Freaking shield.
Here.
Now what?
Ah, get out with that crap.
Ready.
Eh?
On your word.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really didn't do any damage to them. All I did was knock out their shield wall. But that clears me up for doing this to them. Finish. Yeah, I got him.
Get out of bounding. At your
I
command.
think that was everything they could do.
What do you want me to do?
Yep, it
Tell me
was.
who to kill.
Come on.
And they're all back up to full health
I
again.
suppose.
Oh, I freaking moved Melody. She took damage. Should have just hit him with Arcane Barrage. Shield is not anywhere near. Yeah, here we go. So there's one more actual puzzle to solve, and for the dropping that. Yeah, it's just a puzzle. There's no more combat. So I'll go back down there later, because otherwise there's have to come back up again. At least I don't believe there's any more combat. I think I got it all taken care of. Yeah. This one. Was a bit of a pain. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. I believe I already screwed it up. I did. Did I do? Okay, yeah, this is right. This is right. Because once I go up that other set of stairs, I need to finish it. Okay, I think I got it. This is looking good. Yep. And you have to end up here, because once you go up these stairs, you can't go back down again without screwing it up. I'll open that door there. And that is the last one of those. Run back to that room I was just in to go down to the final puzzle area. And this is the weapon I wanted to get for Melody earlier, and there was another path I could have taken down and get her faster, but I took the wrong side. So this is similar to that the big dwarven gear puzzle that was at the entryway. That door leads to the final battle now that the that floating island's been dropped. There are a sequence of these puzzles you gotta solve though, because you gotta get all the way around the room in this like little these little light bridges. But if you don't like the dwarven gear puzzles, you are going to absolutely hate this area. Nope. Dang it. Focus on the wrong one. After you do enough of these, they're not that bad. Of course I say that, and now I'm probably just going to suck horribly. There we go. Yeah, this is the dwarven puzzle weapon I wanted to give Melody earlier, because this one will give her the Outlander passive ability. She'll make her immune to bleed, poison, and on fire, and as you saw, she struggled with being on fire, poisoned a lot. So yeah, this is a no-brainer for her, and I took the wrong path here to get it. So armor class is going to be the same, strength is going to be the same, It will take an intelligence hit, and it'll buffer Constitution. Oh. Yeah. It's worth it not to freaking bleed out every time I move. I could trade in 5 armor points for 5 spell points. And leave one. Much as I used her the first time I came through this entire thing, she's much less factor now than she was earlier. I seem to remember this one being irritating. Had to like figure out the right spot to stop. What was the trick to this? It's actually pretty simple if I recall. I just... Oh. There's not that many variations in this one. Why? I had the same brain fart last time I did this one. No, that's not it. Surprisingly enough, doing the same thing over and over again is not helping. Feels like it should work. What am I doing wrong? There we go. Why is my stupidity not working? I don't know why, but I don't remember this one very well either. It's frankly ridiculous, because like I said, I've done these a number of times. On. That's the one that's in the way. Gotta get that one out of the way. Okay. Very close, but not quite. You down. No. Stop it. Okay, now I just want to cry. So close. going the wrong way. Am I almost there? Eh. I think this will do it. Booyah. Time. I've been doing this for just over 2 hours, and I'm on the last battle. Right this very second. I think I did not save it that often, so yeah. They're in there twice, as a matter of fact. Okay, so I will timestamp this when I finish.
Yes, eh?
So, one more run through. This build center is almost entirely around Crux. He's got Mastercrafted Sorcerer Robe, Feather Charm Trinket, Mastercrafted Sorcerer Hood and Robe, Black Thirst, Vital Spark, and Sorcerer Slippers. For his skills, the only tree he does not have is the Grand Magician tree past the Feather Trinket. Defense is just the Mana Robes. He's a Glass Cannon, no Constitution. Meditate, of course, because you pretty much have to have it. Maxed out Intelligence. Down here. Battle Mage, 1 spell point at the start of combat. Gain 1 spell point when meditating, and then double your spell points in meditating. And then Blade Cast, Dagger Novice, Dagger Journeyman, and Blade Caster, just so I can get to equipping an extra one-handed weapon in the offhand. That is the only change I made to his build from my previous videos, and holy crap, it's been very effective. His Mastery Book. His Mastery Book is Arcane, Barrage, Mangar's Mallet, Spectre Touch, and of course Meditate. So this battle should go very quickly.
From vein to vein, from heart to heart, deliver the essence of Princess Kasrava of Samras to her youngest descendant, Clara of Wyre. In your names, Oresh and Urshad, I demand it. Now, my chosen, the sacrifice.
To the best of my knowledge, there is absolutely no way to avoid that.
Your watch is over. It is done, O gods of the void. It is done. Break through the skin of the world and return to us in glory. You, ha!
I gotta take a break.
To be anything but a sacrifice. The maiden is dead. The void opens. The farm hare come, and you will be their first meal. Wake, you sluggards!
So the only way that I can lose this battle is if there's an archer, there's 2 magic users, and there is a dude with an axe. They always get the first round. You cannot avoid being spotted there. If both magic users and the archer all concentrated on attacking Crux, they might actually be able to kill him. Which would actually, even that wouldn't really screw me, because Melody has Resurrect still in this build. So no, I'd be good. Never mind. These guys are fucked. Kill the bard. I'll be fine.
I dare you.
A little sad maybe, but I'd make it.
Now what?
Now we kill them. No magic points for you. I can break their concentration. Yep, so they have no spell points. They're not concentrating to focus on getting more. You know, I can move to get a I can move to get back a spell point, so might as well.
Command me. Forgive me. Eh?
I do want to take out the archer as quickly as possible. Just because he's one of the few that can actually get a shot on the crux.
Orders?
Let's do something.
At your command.
Melody might not make it out of this.
Out of my way! Ulpa etosa! Gelonet graces fiatex sistaputandones!
Oh!
Make them bleed!
Want a front row seat to this? Welcome to the show. Yeah, so at this point, I'm going to start stockpiling Crux's spell points. Yeah, did I remember? Yes, I did give her duo time. Excellent.
Orders? What?
I'm gonna get her tanked up on some Devil Brew, so she's gonna need spell points for later. And don't need to heal anyone else now.
Ready? Yes? I. What?
Ready.
So right now, Melody cannot be
Command me. Ready, I suppose.
And aside.
Poisoned anymore. Fantastic. Yeah, so what I want to do is leave just the just the dude with the axe alive.
Ready to go. Step back.
At your command.
Like, because I can toy with him indefinitely, because he's not going to get through that that frontline armor I have with
On your word.
the paladin and the bard, and I can just keep on meditating to get my spell points up with Crux.
Stand aside! Ad grandum proximo nit ferte! Wills, you can do nothing.
At your command, eh?
Here.
Actually, at this point, anyone I can kill without
Now what?
using Crux, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna have to hit these guys to break the concentration. Otherwise, this is gonna get unmanageable.
What do you want me to do? At your command.
So yeah, couple more rounds of meditation, letting this guy do whatever the frick he wants.
I am protected.
I'll be ready to take on Yadis.
Ready, I suppose.
I'll get five points the next round. I'll move him up to 19. 19 is plenty.
Ready.
19 is plenty. All right, so this is it.
Flamme inferno.
Give him his last turn.
Take your shot.
Rex has 19 spell points, which is more than enough. So now we just murder the hell out of Yavis. If you watched my video last night, this build will just utterly destroy her before she even gets a chance to take one turn. Move her down to actually no, it wasn't the video I did last night, it was 2 nights ago.
Ready, I suppose.
So one of the things with the buffs you get for the Archmage skill, every magic point that Crux has adds 1 damage to his spells. I found out from watching the counter last night, it maxes out at 10 magic points. Anything above that, I still get bonus 10 damage. And the Black Thirst wand he has, it gives him the veteran status, which the veteran status usually is in the fighter skill tree, which for every magic point he has, up to 10, stops counting, he gets 3 points of true damage, which will ignore armor or even intelligence while focusing. That's an extra 30 damage. So I can hit her instead of 12 metal damage, it'll be 52 per Arcane Barrage, which you can do the math running through 20 of those would kill her. And I can also use Spectre Touch on her, which I'm doing how much damage to that? 268. And I'll get a damage buff as well. But I'm gonna save that for last. I want to. I can get a couple free shots in with Arcane Barrage because I'm leeching skill points off of her. Magic points off of her. Then I also get some I'll regenerate back just because of the fact that he gets spell points back on crit up to 3 times. Yeah, so this is just using Arcane Barrage. I did not even have to use Spectre Touch because when I beat it the first time, I used Spectre Touch. Used Duo Time from the Bard to reset his cooldown. And you Spectre Touch again. I could kill her literally with nothing but Arcane Barrage. But I just like Spectre Touch.
Let me die. Destroy these fools who defy your masters.
Unbelievable.
Well done, friends. You have driven the heralds back through the rift.
But they will never die, so we must seal the rift before they.
What's interesting is if you load your save game, instead of being the end of the game, it'll actually be at the start of this cutscene, which is odd.
Our claws will never cease to rend the wall.
So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits right after this cutscene finishes, just because if you want to see the ending cinematic, I have that saved at the beginning of end of one of my other videos.
And all its realms.
So yeah, I'm just gonna skip through, and
You can't ask us to decide amongst ourselves, friends. If I say
so then you choose either Rabbi or Fiona, and oh wait, I can't even put her down.
by the gods, this is it. This is what the dream foretold. The dream where you saved the day, but I was lost. Do you remember? I said you would choose to leave me behind, and you have. All this time I thought it would be a betrayal, but that's not what it is it? Well, whatever your reasons, I bear you no grudge. Been thinking my time was drawing near. Now I guess I don't have to worry about that, do I?
So
Thank you, heroes. It's been a pleasure.
if you played the game, at the very beginning, he has a conversation with the your starting character, where he talks about
to decide amongst
The
ourselves,
poor
friends.
child.
Indeed.
If I said
But there is still one thing left to be done.
so,
Friends,
why do they have that
this
conversation
must
again?
not happen again. No one must ever find this chamber. No one must even know of its existence. We of the elder races were fools
can't
to
skip this
allow
either.
ourselves to remember its location and the details of its defenses.
Yeah, at
Without
the
those
very
things,
beginning of the game,
the Odyssey
Rabbi
had
has a
followed us
conversation with
would
your
never
character
have come
and
as close to victory as
talks
we
about a
did.
dream he has where you abandon him
We will
and
not make the same mistake twice. This time, the
it kind of
spell
foreshadows this
forgetting
sequence
will
here.
touch all the races. And when we leave this place,
You can choose to ignore the
none of us
foreshadowing and
will
choose
remember it
Fiona
or
instead.
anything
The
to do
conversation he
with
has is slightly different.
your adventures.
Then the
enemies
final
you
song and
fought,
the
all will be gone.
starts playing in
I
the
know
credits
it
will
is
be
painful to think about
Fiona's
them,
voice instead of Rabbi's.
but fear not. In a moment, that pain.
Yeah, I'm
will
not
be
sure how
gone
well
too.
this stream held up. Like there's
Now,
been
I will begin.
77 different instances where I've lost.
All your fences, my sons and my daughters, and keep tight the rope, my neighbours and friends, for the world and its folk will always be free, and always in need of a hard working hand. The hole in the wall, letting the north wind, the gap in
Yeah, it's kind of a sad ending, but really good game. I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it yet.
There's no use in praying. We must sing as we're fixing and mend it again. So sing me a song, my sons and my daughters.
So knowing what I know now about how to do that endgame build, I may actually try to replay the game on. Maybe I should try to replay the game on Legendary or something. Again, thanks for watching. If you're catching this on my my YouTube archive, then please click like, subscribe, notify, all that good stuff. Later.